Oh, I'm going to react to Kathy Ramsey again. I don't know why she doesn't want us to know her name. I don't get it. Like, I've never called her Annie. I've always called her Kathy, even when she was under the name Annie, even when we were arguing and fighting. So I'm gonna play a little bit here. They're talking about Darren's insurance scam and his appearance on The Last Defense.
No, I didn't, because Darren didn't introduce his ex-girlfriend to his current girlfriend's friend. Not a real smart idea, but Brian.
Well, see, now Rich claims that Kathy's wife and Kathy's husband and Darren are good friends. He said that plenty of times. That they're good friends. That the husband is good friends. Why the fuck doesn't she know who Kathy Cindy Black is? But she dated.
I don't think.
He dated Cindy Black before he was with Darlie. So I didn't know.
Right, but I didn't know Darren prior to him. Oh, okay. Only for a short period, other than while he was working. I told you, I met him while he worked at Western Sizzling. And while he was working at Western Sizzling.
Well, Rich, you did tell us that Darren and Kathy's husband are good friends, that they're friends to Darren. So why wouldn't they know his wife's name? I mean, how long has it been since he's been with her? 10 years?
When he started dating Darlie.
Yep. Mama Darlie worked in there too.
Correct. And we went up there and ate. It was a restaurant close by. So I was even eating in hey, I worked in that restaurant when I was a teenager. So, hey.
It's McDonald's now.
Yeah, there are no more of those.
Yeah, there were two of them in Lubbock. And now here soon, Pam interrupts us because we're kind of rambling a little bit about things that aren't case related, and I can sense her frustration. Now the one that you guys were at is a McDonald's there now.
Oh, and the one where the other one is at, it's a Sonic and a Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's?
Yeah, Jimmy John's and a Sonic, and the Western Sizzling was right next door to the Denny's, and the Denny's is still there.
If I could, I'd like to answer some questions that.
Thank you.
Sorry, Pam.
Well, I like to talk a lot too, so I'm guilty as charged as well. Somebody had asked, does Darren, does he still believe that Darlie is innocent? And the answer to that question is yes, he does. He still feels as though Darlie had nothing to do with it as of today. And well,
see, that's speculation because we don't know how Darren feels. We don't. Could he just be saying that?
I'm sorry?
Could he just be going with the flow on that, or is it real belief?
He's always said that, Brian. Yeah, he's always said that. He is. I've never heard him say anything to the contrary.
Not a doubt.
So.
And he has even, I think, the last official aired interview he did was with the Last Defense, and he.
Now listen right here on The Last Defense. I've got a clip of it. You know, the lawyer slipped this affidavit in front of Darren, which means he didn't write it. He said, and I signed it. He said, I did it for Darlie. But listen to this.
He said, I will forever, to the end of my days, fight for Darlie and believe in her innocence. I know she did not do this to my boys. I know she is not guilty. And he said that outright. Now, that's the last public statement that he has made on the matter. And he tries to stay out of the press and just has gone on to live his life. He's had to.
She knows how he feels. She knows how he's acting. She's talking about his behavior, but she doesn't know his wife.
I mean, he has no choice. And even if Darlie had not been convicted, I think they would have ended up divorced, because this is the type of stuff that does tear marriages apart, even good ones.
Yeah, marriages can't survive things like this. That's for sure.
Okay,
it's very, very difficult.
Really quick, if I can, please.
Sure.
Speaking of things that were said on the last defense by Darren, I'd like to bring up, maybe we can talk about, or just get it out there, that on the last defense, Darren said that the affidavit that he filled out, that the only reason he did that was to help Darlie with her. I did it to help Darlie. He denied.
Now listen to Cathy right here. Listen. These types of statements hurt things that they've put in place years ago in order to cast reasonable doubt for Darlie. Watch this. It said they put it in front of him and he signed it.
And that's because after he signed it, he consulted with a lawyer and saw what a dumbass move that was. And he was advised, he was advised to retract his statement. And that was, and then the lawyer didn't want to see him anymore.
He was asked to retract that. His lawyer told him he was stupid. And we're talking about the 2002 affidavit where Darren said he asked multiple people to break into his house, and he said something about Barry Fife stealing his Jaguar. Not Barry Fife. And she admits that he recommended he retract that. How come they don't say this stuff publicly?
Well,
15 years later.
But something I have to say about
But
that.
I can't prove this. This is just a legal lawyer because I hang around and know some of them. That's just a.
She says, but I can't prove it. That's just the legal gossip around town. But for anybody else to come up with a theory or a speculation, oh no, you can't do that. Proof or it never happened. Receipts or it didn't happen. In her debate group, one of the things that she has as a rule, that if you post something, you have to have the receipts to back it up.
What I know is this. If both of my daughters had been butchered on my living room floor, and I believe that my girlfriend, wife, or whatever was totally innocent, I know that I would be going to the ends of the earth to find out who, what, and why this had transpired. Which Darren has at the very beginning. I mean, he was pretty much on it, but even 29 years later, I mean, he don't say shit. He don't even want to talk to him. As a matter of fact, he told BryanSt.John to go.
But you see how that plan was put into effect. Well, maybe Darren could just write this affidavit out and have sign it, and Robbie Jean Key and Sanford and all of them, because she's about to get a new trial soon. The transcripts were messed up, and if we can just get that affidavit in, it could cast reasonable doubt for Darlie. And to this day, there's a lot of people that say, well, the husband had something to do with it. Well, it's because they're not educated on the case. They're not. Darren didn't ask multiple people to break in his house. Barry Fife didn't steal the Jaguar. I don't think he did. That was all a plan that backfired on her. And if they ever get a new trial, remember, you can use evidence against Darren. You can use Barbara Jovell. You can use some of the things on the internet that's been said. You can establish through saving things where over the years where the family has told lies about the Sox being 96 yards down the alley, about choppers trying to land in, what superficial means, that Waddell testified that he saw a man run out of the house and he overlooked him. We can establish how they've been lying all this year, innocent at all. But there you go, Cathy. Thanks for that. Thanks for helping us, make our points. Justice for Devin and Damon.